I have never met anyone who didn't love hearing good speakers, good teachers, and good preaching. I've met a lot of people, just like you have probably, who have heard some horrible preaching, some horrible teaching, and some horrible communicators. It's been said that a sermon that is short and sweet and good quality, it's not long enough. Oh my goodness, but a sermon or a teaching or a presentation that is not good in quality or quantity is way too long. So what I want to do is I want to challenge you just for a moment to ask 3 questions as you look to better your preaching and your teaching and your communicating as a ministry leader within your church context. Number 1, what are the questions that the culture is asking? When you look to create your content and create your sermon series or create the sermons that you present to your congregation, when you look to create the Bible studies and the conversations around what people are dealing with, one of the first questions you want to ask is, what are the questions that the culture is asking? Question number 2 is, what are the needs of your people? It is nothing worse than to have a time where you go to a church service or you go to a Bible study and a person presents a message or delivers a sermon that seems so disconnected from the culture and so disconnected from the people. But this question about the needs, what are the needs of my people? It gives you a bullseye grace to be able to hone in on the questions and the challenges that people are asking. Here is the third and final question as you look to improve and better and harness the quality of your preaching and teaching and communicating context. Question number 3 is, what are the spiritual and biblical ideas that you are wrestling with personally in your own heart? Guess what? Some of the best sermons that I've ever preached were sermons where I was in the middle of dealing with these biblical ideas or these theological questions or these life realities that I had to go in and dig and do some excavating in scripture to really learn what I was tussling with and dealing with in my own life. Some of the sermons that people have come back to me and said, that sermon blessed me like you just wouldn't believe, were actually sermons that I was preaching to myself. So hopefully those 3 questions will help you as a communicator of the gospel, as a communicator in general, to hone in, to improve what you present to your people on a week-to-week basis.
Church Strategies and Ministry Systems is an executive pastor in the book. It will help pastors, ministry workers, leadership teams, and churches. It released #1 on Amazon in the Christian Church Administration category. Get your copy today everywhere books are sold.